Praise the Lord. I think the VA means very angry, very agitated, very aggressive. Just, man, I mean, I love the VA. Don't get me wrong. The VA saved my life, you know. First, you tried to peel pump me. Hey, Lord have mercy. I am so filled with anxiety right now. It's got me rattled and vibrating at the same time, but I know this too shall pass. And it's starting to snow. It's been snowing, and I just pulled over just to have a quick word or two, and I pray that me first. You know, we are all entitled to our opinions. Some people, I'm certain that certain people are so opinionated, they know everything and don't have nothing to show for it. They have something to say. You can, I see this on LinkedIn, Twitter. I don't have a Facebook. That was just absolutely just, it didn't serve any purpose. It should be called Booty Book, or Scantily Clad Book, or Foolish Book. And I remember stating a couple years ago, I did a message about how LinkedIn was going to become the new Facebook, you know, and it's just sad. It's vain. It's vanity. It's uncalled for. We are all entitled to our opinion, but when you got something to say about everything, as I stated previously in my last video message, I saw a discussion one night on LinkedIn about fibroid tumors, and I saw this man in the discussion like he had fibroid tumors, and as I stated, he probably have it of the mind. And I mean, it was over 1,000 responses and over 20,000 sisters or women or ladies up on the post. And here he is. It is a shame when you are that when you're that vain, you know that much. And he was, and I think he was a welder. Sister, don't let that man operate on you. He's a welder. Yeah, he gonna take care of your fibroid tumor, and you too, cut you in half. As I leave this alone. Yeah, but I solicit prayers when I'm overwhelmed, when I'm under pressure, when I'm just need help from upon high, from the Most High God, from the name Hashem. I solicit prayers because I know somebody that I know is just as much as in contact with our Father as I am, or then I am, as I leave this alone, with the great I am that I am. But to have something to say about every single subject. And my mom and dad, you say this: if you can't take advice, you have no business giving advice. So I have an allergy, a theramine or however you want to say it, allergy. And certain foods I eat, bananas, avocado, peanuts, certain chocolates, Jello, cucumbers. It's a list of foods that I just cannot eat. But they are so detrimental to my health because of the metal that's in me. I have an allergy to these foods. And so the attending physician at the emergency room that I went to a few weeks ago at Lake Forest prescribed me a higher dosage of Imitrex. And I've been taking it, and I've been noticing that I've been flush, and my back and you know, I've been breaking out and around my neck, and I've been itching, and I can't even eat oranges, you know. He had prescribed me a high dosage, and that caused me, I knew, I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I just suspected, and perhaps, and I didn't tell the doctor, hey, this is messing me up. I just made a suggestion, maybe this is the cause. It was my opinion, but it wasn't a validated opinion, and it doesn't mean that I know what I'm talking about. Just like, if you get mad, don't mean you're right. The wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of God. That's James 1:20, as I leave this P. But I solicit prayers. I ask for prayers. Prayers are warranted. Man ought to always pray and not faint. You know, the effective, fervent prayer of the righteous availeth much. You know, Lord, teach us to pray. You know, as John also taught his disciples to pray. So I'm just blown away by how many people, you know, I was opinionated. You know, I know for myself, I don't go on people's posts because I don't know about everything. And I'm not a know-it-all, and I don't want to be perceived or seen as a know-it-all as I leave this alone. If you know it all, how come you don't have it all? I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, we all entitled to our opinion. But when that brother was up on that fireboard tumor discussion, that gave me a great cause and pause within myself. I said, Lord, please bless me to be humble. And the humility that I've gained has been through much humiliation as I leave this alone. But yes, they took me off that higher dosage of Imitrex or sumatriptan, which is a generic version of it. I'm not taking it again. I'm just going to keep fighting. I do have CMD and CMS, chronic migraine disease and chronic migraine syndrome. But I'm still here, kept by the power of the Most High God. High God, the great I am that I am. Let me get home. I don't feel the greatest still, but I'm going to work tomorrow. If the creek don't rise, and Lord willing. And I'm not getting on anybody, but we need to take into account. I asked for prayers. I had an inbox. This don't look good. You have an aneurysm. Or maybe it's high blood pressure. No, it's not. As I leave this alone. So let us all try to be as humble as we can. Stay in your lane. If you can teach and share knowledge or wisdom or whatever the case may be, share it. But when you know it all, don't nobody want to be around to know it all. A lot of people by themselves because they know it all. Peace. One.